This is an Irish ballad about an actual historical person, William Brennan, who was a sort of Robin Hood type of hero to a lot of the Irish because he basically stole from the English who were conquering Ireland, had conquered Ireland. Um, he was executed in the first decade of the 19th century. The consensus of opinion seems to be that it was 1804, but it was somewhere right around there. Here's Brennan on the Moor. It was of a bold highwayman that I'm a-going to tell. His name is Willie Brennan, and in Ireland he did dwell. 'Twas upon the Kilfern mountains he commenced his wild career, and many a wealthy gentleman before him shook with fear. Oh, it's Brennan on the Moor. Brennan on the Moor, bold, brave, and undaunted stood young Brennan on the Moor. A brace of loaded pistols he carried night and day. He never robbed a poor man upon the king's highway, but what he'd taken from the rich like Turpin and Black Bess, he always did divide it with the widow in distress. So it's Brennan on the Moor. Brennan on the Moor, bold, brave, and undaunted stood young Brennan on the Moor. Now Brennan being tired, he sat down upon the ground. Up came the mayor of Meadows, a mile outside of town. The mayor knew his features. I think, my man, said he, that your name is Willie Brennan. You must come along with me. Oh, it's Brennan on the Moor. Brennan on the Moor, bold, brave, and undaunted stood young Brennan on the Moor. Now Brennan's wife was going to town, provisions for to buy. When she saw her Willie taken, she began to weep and cry. Oh, give to me that 10 penny, the words he scarcely spoke, when she handed him a blunderbuss concealed beneath her cloak. Oh, it's Brennan on the Moor. Brennan on the Moor, bold, brave, and undaunted stood young Brennan on the Moor. Now Brennan took that blunderbuss, my story I'll unfold. He caused the mayor to tremble and deliver up his gold. £5,000 was offered for his apprehension there, and on his horse and saddle to the mountains did repair. Oh, it's Brennan on the Moor. Brennan on the Moor, bold, brave, and undaunted stood young Brennan on the Moor. Now Brennan met a peddler by the name of Julius Long. They jogged along together until the day did dawn. The peddler missed his money, likewise his watch and chain, till he encountered Brennan and he robbed them back again. Oh, it's Brennan on the Moor. Brennan on the Moor, bold, brave, and undaunted stood young Brennan on the Moor. Now Brennan, seeing the peddler was as good a man as he called him on the king's highway his comrade for to be. The peddler threw away his pack without any more delay, and proved a faithful comrade until his dying day. Oh, it's Brennan on the Moor. Brennan on the Moor, bold, brave, and undaunted stood young Brennan on the Moor. It was at Tipperary, at a place they called Moor, that Willie and his comrades that day did suffer sore. They with the mounted cavalry a mighty battle passed, till Willie and his companions were taken in at last. Oh, it's Brennan on the Moor. Brennan on the Moor, bold, brave, and undaunted stood young Brennan on the Moor. Now Brennan, he's in jail and in strong irons bound. They dragged him off to prison where high walls did him surround. The jury made a verdict and the judge gave this reply: for robbing on the king's highway you are condemned to die. Oh, it's Brennan on the Moor. Brennan on the Moor, bold, brave, and undaunted stood young Brennan on the Moor. Farewell to my lovely wife, likewise my children 3. There is my dear old father who will shed tears for me, likewise my aged mother who wrings her hands and cries. Oh, would to God that Willie had within his cradle died. Oh, it's Brennan on the Moor. Brennan on the Moor, bold, brave, and undaunted stood young Brennan on the Moor. They hanged him at the crossroads, and chains he hung and dried. But there are those who say at night that they can see him ride. They see him with his blunderbuss all in the midnight chill. Along the king's highway rides really Brennan still. Oh, it's Brennan on the Moor. Brennan on the Moor, bold, brave, and undaunted stood young Brennan on the Moor.